everyone, I have the OPI holiday collection for you guys today. Diane from beautysales.com, which is the website that I bought the Venice collection from, which was OPI's fall collection, actually contacted me for this video. She had seen my OPI Venice collection, thought it would be cool if I could review and link her store for the OPI holiday collection. So she called me up and I said I would absolutely love to do it, and so she sent me the collection, and I have all 18 colors for you guys, and I am going to swatch and review all of them for you guys. I said this in my OPI Venice collection, but the Beauty Sales website was actually the only, or the first website that I saw that had the entire OPI collection on it. And same thing with the OPI holiday collection this time around. Diane's website was actually the first one to have everything in stock. So I wanted to get this video out to you guys as quickly as possible so you guys can get your hands on the colors if you want to pick them up. I do actually have a coupon code for you guys as well. It's 10% off any $60 or more order, and I have all the details for that in the description box down below. So if you guys are interested in purchasing any of these colors, the link for the store again will be in the description box down below. Just as a heads up, I do get a credit if you guys mention my name when you purchase things through her website, but if you guys don't want to do it, then you guys don't have to do it. And again, I do have a coupon code. So she does require a $30 minimum purchase in just off of her website. But if you guys purchase more than $60, then you can get 10% off. So OPI's holiday collection is actually called the Starlight collection, and the collection has a full range of glitters. There's reds, so there's some dark creams in there, and it's got a nice variety of colors. The collection itself definitely does reflect a little bit of OPI's trends in the last couple of holidays. A lot of glitzy sort of colors, some like neutral metallics, and so I actually really like this collection. I saw the promo pics for it before Diane even contacted me and knew there were going to be colors from this collection that I wanted to pick up. So it's along the lines of collections, especially sort of glittery holiday collections that I really like. The first one is called By the Light of the Moon, and it is a silvery metallic with a silver glitter running through it. The finish of this is definitely it's similar to the OPI Gwen Stefani color that came out, which is that sort of chrome foiled over silver. Not quite like a glittery foil, but just one of those chrome foils. The glitter in it, the silver glitter, it's a hex glitter, adds a lot of texture to the polish in that when you layer it up, the like chrome layers on top of the glitter, so you don't get like a full glitter effect, if that makes any sense. You get the texture of glitter layered within a foil. This one was opaque in 2 coats. This one actually covered really nicely within 2 coats. Because of the nature of these sort of foily colors, you are going to get streaks in your nails and like brush strokes in your nails. They do dry down and dissipate a little bit, but there are gonna be some brush strokes if you're not careful with it. It wasn't really hard to work with. It wasn't super watery either, so it was a nice consistency for the nail polish. The next one is called Ce-less-tial is More, and this is actually one of my favorites from the collection. This is a slightly like rose toned champagne glitter. It's a really finely milled glitter with a little bit of holographic glitter mixed into it. It does also have that sort of slightly rose champagne color base to it, so the effect of this is when you layer it onto your nails, it looks very similar to one of the candy crushed textured nail polishes that were really popular last year and the year before. But this is definitely a glitter when you layer it. It's not got the sort of sugar crystal feel like in the actual polished base. This one was also opaque in 2 coats. It is on the thicker side, so you are going to want to be a little bit careful when you're working with this. It can get a little bit thick when you get onto that second coat, but luckily it does get fully opaque for me in 2 coats, so it was pretty easy to work with in the end of it. The next color is called Center of the You-niverse, and this is a black base with a silver micro glitter as well as a black glitter running through it. The black glitter definitely disappears because of the black base, so what you end up with on your nail is a black with a silver micro glitter running through it. The black glitter gives it a little bit more, again, texture. You can kind of see like bumps where the black glitter is, but there's so much silver micro glitter like packed into this that it's really just kind of like a minute difference. You wouldn't even know it's there. I honestly didn't know it was there until I swatched it and I saw the black glitter running through it, like on my nail. The formula for this, it was opaque in 2 coats. It was actually pretty easy to work with. It's a little bit on the thick side, but it sticks to itself and not in a bad way. So when you apply it, like the second coat, it does even itself out and make itself like fully opaque without being too clumpy. The next color is called Comet Closer, and this is a really pale gold with a really pale gold micro glitter running through it as well. Again, this one was opaque in 2 coats. The base of this is that slightly metallic, slightly chrome sort of feel. The glitter pops out pretty nicely, especially when you're outside in the sunlight. I would say indoors in like low lighting or in under just like natural room lighting, it wouldn't necessarily be super glittery. The glitter, because it's such a fine micro glitter, is definitely more of a sprinkle, like a delicate glitter instead of like an in-your-face glitter. So I like that it is a pretty subtle nail polish. Also, if you are a Pittsburgh Penguins fan, this is going to be a really nice color for you. It's a really pale gold, like the gold that's on their jerseys and such. This color is called Cosmo with a Twist, and this one is one of my favorites as well. This one reminds me so much of some of the old OPI holiday collections, like the collection that Smitten with Mittens came from, for example, which is one of my favorite, it's my favorite OPI nail polish of all time. It's my favorite red nail polish of all time. It reminds me a lot of just some of the old holiday colors. This is a really dark purple glass fleck, and the glass fleck shifts from like a blue, primarily a blue, to a purple, but in like extreme angles there's also a little bit of magenta in there, there's a little bit of gold. I love this. It's so pretty. It may not be super unique in terms of like the realm of nail polish in general, but I love colors like this. I'm gonna say right now, with the exception of like the glitter toppers, they are all opaque in 2 coats. This one has a slightly thinner formula, but it doesn't pool or anything. It's just a slightly thinner nail polish. It's still opaque in 2 coats. This one is called Give Me Space, and this is a blue with a really scattered hollow like micro shimmer running through it. I really liked this one as well. This one was kind of unexpected for OPI in my opinion. They don't do a lot of colors like this outside of their DS line. I feel like OPI had a color that was like a Canada exclusive that actually Sarah sent me that's very similar to this, but in terms of other OPI colors, I don't have anything similar to this. This one is really just gorgeous though. It definitely has that sort of night sky twinkly feel to it when you layer it up. At 2 coats, you get a nice depth of the glitter that's suspended in the nail polish, as well as the layer that's like at the very top of your nail. So it's a really beautiful color. The base of this is slightly jelly, and so it's not going to dry dull or anything. It's going to dry pretty shiny. I really liked this one as well. This is also in my favorites for this collection. This one is called Guys and Galaxies, and this is a pretty standard holiday color or fall color. It's a really easy to find and easy to dupe color. This is a really dark red. It looks like kind of black, it looks kind of brown in the bottle, but when you apply it on your nails, it is a really dark red. China Glaze had a color very similar to this in their fall collection. If you guys haven't seen any of China Glaze's fall colors, I will link Lindsay's video down below. She did a whole swatch and review video. There's a color basically identical to this in the China Glaze fall collection, but it's also a color that you'll be able to find through very many other collections in pretty much every major brand. The formula was really nice. It was opaque in 2 coats. It was shiny. It's a pretty standard OPI cream finish, and so it's really easy to work with. The next one is called I Drive a Supernova, and this is a silver foily metallic color. It does have that slight chrome finish to it, so it's not particularly shimmery. It is a little bit more shimmery than the first color that I showed you guys, which was By the Light of the Moon. This one has a little bit more of a foil finish to it versus just kind of a purely chrome finish. There is like a slight silver micro glitter in it, but it's not super densely packed like the black one was, or it's not even as glittery as Comet Closer was, which was the pale gold one. So yeah, if you guys missed out on the OPI Gwen Stefani color, or you guys just in general want to get a silver chromey foil color, then I Drive a Supernova is probably one that you're going to want to look out for. This one is called I'm in the Moon for Love, and this one was kind of an unexpected favorite of mine in the collection. This is a plummy purple with a gold micro shimmer running through it. The gold micro shimmer is definitely very delicate, so it's really lightly sprinkled in there. It's not quite a peekaboo shimmer because it is an apparent shimmer, but it's not, again, it's not an in-your-face shimmer. It's a really subtle shimmer. I like the pairing of warm purples and golds. It's always been one of my favorite color combinations. So when I put this on, I was really excited to see that the gold came through and that the purple was not overtaken by the gold either. This one was kind of an unexpected holiday color for me. I didn't think that they were going to make this for the holidays, but it just felt a little bit more fall to me. Again, super smooth, opaque in 2 coats. It's on the thinner side, but it didn't pool on my nails or anything, and it layered up really nicely. This is called Infrared E to Glow, and that's really hard for me to say. This is one of 2 glitter top coats. This is a clear base with a bunch of little boomerang shaped, like arrow shaped glitter, and then hollow hex glitter. The little arrow shaped glitters are like rose gold and pale gold, and it's a unique glitter just because of the shape of the glitter, but otherwise it's definitely sort of standard glitter top coat. It's a thicker base. You don't get a ton of glitter pickup. You're gonna want to sort of place glitter. It'd be cool to see like a chevron glitter manicure, placement manicure with the glitters in this, but this is definitely meant to be layered on top of other stuff. In the swatches, you'll see 2 coats and you'll see how sparsely it applies onto my nails. It's also kind of a strange glitter. I didn't think OPI would sort of experiment with glitter shapes either. This one is called Is This Star Taken? And this is another sort of pale gold color, but this has a bunch of bar hollow glitter running through it. It's not a really heavy, dense glitter. It's definitely more sparse, so the effect you get is just a sparse bar glitter on a pale gold. They did a lot of like sparse glitter and really subtle glitter through this sort of pale metallic finish in this collection. This is probably my least favorite of the pale metallics with stuff in them, just because I'm not a huge fan of bar glitter, but I like that they added the bar glitter because I think, again, it's something that OPI really hasn't done much of, and so I like that they're expanding their comfort zone a little bit. Even though it is like a space themed collection, I like that they chose to do a space themed collection and add a bunch of textural elements in their polishes that they don't normally do. This one is my favorite of the collection. This is called Let Your Love Shine, and this is, in my opinion, the closest that OPI has ever come to making a polish like Smitten with Mittens again. This is a dark, sort of almost raspberry toned red with a gold shimmer running through it. The gold shimmer is not the same as Smitten with Mittens. It's a little bit larger of a particle, but the combination of this red and the gold running through it, it's almost a glass fleck, just made me very, very happy. It's a beautiful color. I'm going to pick up a backup of this because it is such a beautiful color. This is a really nice festive red nail polish. It's not quite the same as other red nail polishes that have been released in the past. This one was my favorite. Super easy to work with, dried really shiny. If you guys missed out on Smitten with Mittens and you're going to want to look at this one, it's not a dupe. I'm going to say it right there. It's not a dupe, but it is very close in concept and color concept, and it's a unique polish. The next polish is called Love Is In My Cards, and this is a classic red cream. An OPI collection would not be complete without some sort of red cream. This is not quite as warm of a red cream as ones that have been released in the past. Like Comet Loves Cupid was a really warm red. This one is a little bit on the cooler side. It's also not as saturated. It is slightly slightly dusty, and it's not like a super dusty red or anything. It's just not as bright and bold as some of the reds in the past have been. Classic OPI cream texture. It's really easy to work with. Smooth, opaque in 2 coats, dry, shiny. Again, another sort of standard good holiday salon color. This one is called No More Mr. Night Sky, and this one reminds me a lot of Certainly Look Marvelous from the Swiss collection, which came out a couple of years ago. That one had a little bit more like blue elements in the shimmer running through it. This one is a gunmetal with a glass fleck running through it. It's not as shifty of a glass fleck as Certainly Look Marvelous was. The formula of this is very similar to Certainly Look Marvelous. It's a little bit on the thin side, but layers up really nice. I like that OPI came out with a lot of glass flecks in this collection. I like that there's a dark purple glass fleck, the red, and then this one as well. This one is called Press Star for Silver, and this is a dusty rose metallic color. It doesn't have any like glitter elements in it. It doesn't have any like extra bits in it. It's just a plain dusty rose metallic. This one actually reminded me a lot of the Mariah Carey holiday colors that came out last year. They're textures that were all that sort of rosy, pinky neutral color. This one would go really well with those colors. It's a color that OPI has visited quite a few times, I feel like, in the last couple of years, that rosy neutral color. If you're somebody that really just likes neutrals but was looking for something a little bit more exciting, then this color might be for you. It's shiny, but it's not super shiny. It doesn't have any glitter in it, so it's a pretty safe work color if you're looking for something that's a little bit more holiday-esque in your neutral nail polish collection. This one is called Ro-Mance on the Moon, and this is one of my other favorites of the collection. This is a red shimmer. It's not particularly unique. It's very, very similar to Zoya's Isla, which is a blackened sort of red color. This one has a little bit more warmth to it. It reminds me of a like redder version of Love You So Much. It's very much like a Christmas red ribbon, but I like it because it is so like holiday and festive. A lot of these colors you could argue are really not all that holiday or festive. They're just sort of winter colors. I like this one because it does kind of pull you back into the holiday feel. This one had a really, really nice formula. It was opaque in 2 coats, dried really shiny. The shimmer in it doesn't make it too metallic or anything either. So it's a really, again, it's a kind of standard salon color, but it's a really pretty one nonetheless. This is called Superstar Status, and this is the pale gold again, but it's a little bit more of a shimmery pale gold versus a metallic pale gold. It has a little bit of that foil texture to it, but it also has a bunch of pale gold and silver hex glitter running through it. It's not quite a micro glitter, it's just a small hex glitter. This one was on the thicker side. It does sort of it can have the tendency to clump up like Ce-less-tial is more, which was from the beginning, if you're not careful with it. But if you are careful with it, really, really pretty glitzy manicure color. Again, if you're a Pittsburgh Penguins fan, then this is a pale gold that is going to work really, really well for you during the season. And actually, I can see myself using this a lot in this winter time as sort of like a winter glittery manicure. And then the last nail polish is the other glitter top coat. This is called Two Wrongs Don't Make a Meteorite, and this is a clear base with that pale dusty rose arrow boomerang shaped glitter mixed in with a bunch of dark gray, like a smoky gray diamond glitter, and then a bunch of small hex glitter as well. Again, this one just has a really interesting color combination and interesting shape combination. I commend OPI for kind of, again, reaching out of their comfort zone and doing things that aren't normal OPI. It's not the greatest because it does have a thicker base. It's definitely meant to be worn over something else. Glitter isn't as densely packed, so you don't get as much glitter pickup for it, which makes it a little bit hard to layer and actually get anything on your nail when you just do one coat. Had these two glitters had a slightly thinner formula or just slightly more glitter mixed into it, I think they would have been really a lot easier to work with, but too late. So yeah, those are the 18 colors that come in this collection. This collection, like all OPI collections, especially in the holiday, there's a bunch of small mini packs. This is one of them. Diane actually sent me this to show you guys. This is the OPI, it's the All Stars collection, but it comes with the red cream, the dark red cream, the bar glitter, the polish with the bar glitter in it, as well as the dusty rose metallic color. So it has a lot of wearable colors in it, as well as the just like a taste of the glitter. So that is the whole video. Those are all of these swatches and my review of this collection. Again, I will link down below. The first link will be the Beauty Sales website, so you guys can pick them up if you guys have any polishes that you are interested in. And I'll also have the coupon code listed down below, so you guys can pick some up on a discount. If you guys have any polishes that you are particularly interested in from this collection, I would love to see them. Just comment down below and let me know which ones you guys are looking forward to, or if there are any other holiday collections you guys are looking forward to. I would love to hear them. If you guys are new to my channel, if you could subscribe, that would totally make my day. And welcome. And if you guys liked this video, give it a thumbs up. I know it was a really long video. I'm sorry, but there were 18 polishes and I really wanted to give you guys like a thorough swatch and review. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video, and I will have photos, HD photos of all of these in my Instagram as well as my blog. So go ahead and check those out as well. Otherwise, I hope you guys are doing well, and I will see you guys soon.